Are we in? Are we in? Or are we out? We find out today, Barcelona and Lazio. Hello, my friends. Welcome in. Today, it's Barcelona and Lazio. We drew with Pek Zwolle, which was extremely disappointing. We lost to Utrecht. We scored first, gave up a penalty a minute later. They scored in the 47th minute, so obviously we went for it, and there was, like, we played okay. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. We beat Feyenoord. Okay, 3-1. Interesting first 6 minutes. We scored, they scored, and then a long drought, and then we sealed it up. We drew with Barcelona, my friends. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Like, that's crazy. At home, I felt like they played a little more timid. They had 9 shots for on target. We had a .59 XG for them versus .39 for us. Match stats. We actually had a clear-cut chance that we should have finished and did not. Kind of felt a little hard done that we didn't win the game, to be honest with you, but they didn't play fantastic. Their back line played well. And our goalkeeper stood on his head. He's on a 7.3, so good for him. We played Willem II, beat them 2-0. We played Katwijk. I can't remember what I last showed you. And we beat Fortuna Sittard with a Thiago Almada hat-trick, my friends. So, in between our two potentially getting, like, taken behind the woodshed games today, we take on Groningen in 14th and Sparta in 10th. So we're currently still top of the table, because when we have dropped points, the other clubs have dropped points too. But look at this. If AZ wins their game, they'll have 28. It is quite tight. I kind of feel like this is a minimum must-draw game, because the other teams, like, I think we're really battling here for third, and I don't think Barcelona is going to end up in third. Although you could argue they've lost a game to somebody. So with that being said, my friends, I don't think doing a tiki-taka is a good idea, but I mean, what happens to the familiarity if we do this? If we just, like, get rid of all this? Disciplined. Okay. Counter. Okay, that's the same. Okay, that doesn't really help the familiarity. Cool. Kind of like a pressing. Oh, I'm gonna take that off. Okay, that's helping a little bit. Familiarity, like, if we just play like a normal. Okay, not very narrow though. Oh, no. There we go. Just the standard width. Although very narrow would make us kind of hard to break down, wouldn't it? It's like you're giving up the outside areas. I'm wondering if we should do. That's what we've done elsewhere, but it's always good when you're just, like, throwing something together, you know, like, just slap it together. I just don't think going away from home, I just don't think that's gonna work very well, to be honest with you. So if we could, like, try and slow the game down. Shorter passing. Well, okay. Because if you're going to counter, you kind of need to be able to counter, you know? I don't want him on ball-playing defender, I don't think. Not here. Not at the Camp Nou. That just no. Gila's okay. And yes, Santiago Ordóñez in the holding mid. I don't think we're going to win the game, but I think it makes sense to have a holding mid, and he's the best one we've got versus having, like, Barca and Armel. You know, Armel could play the deep line playmaker. Maybe, you know what, if we're gonna mix things up like this, put Barca in, but make him a playmaker. Or no, a box to box and make Armel. I know this is entertaining. You don't have to tell me. That's cool. That's cool. But, like, that way, maybe because he's got some extra help defensively, we don't need a holding mid. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. Brazuno, Hans, Steinman, leaving Patino at home. Almada is actually, I think, our best false nine. He's so good. Sorry. I'm trying to... Yeah. He's actually better than Charles. But Charles is good. And Brazuna's alright. So, yeah. Where's this? Oh, gosh. I feel like I'm just panicking. And you might go like, why are you panicking against Barcelona when you drew them and they're just one win ahead of you? But it's like, because it's Barcelona, you know? Like, we're at the Camp Nou. Like, I don't like this team talk. No, nobody expects us to get a result. Like, no one expects us to win. Let's go show how good we are. Like, you know? Let's maintain some realm of possibility and positivity, I should say. They're 3-1-1. Mason Greenwood, Kluivert, Havertz. I feel like this is going to be rough. I hope you'll stick with me. I hope I'm not having to just like cut out major sections of this game. Starting now. Oh no. Not like this, boys. Do we even need to... I mean, just unmarked. Like, what? Just... There was 3 guys there unmarked at the back post. Like, you know, we might want to cover at least one of them. I mean, just a suggestion, boys. We got we had possession. A little early encouragement. Come on, boys. Come on, lads. You can do it. Oh, no. Another highlight in our defensive third. Mason Greenwood. Oh, Glenn tries to earn the foul, but gets back up to defend. Okay, you like that. You like that. It's still 2v3 on the outside there. Cool, 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 cool. We're clogging. We're clogging. O'Keefe going backwards. Hey, keep going towards your own goal. Oh, there he goes. Serginho Dest up against his former team, obviously. Okay. Oh. Greenwood just like hops, teleports into space, and somehow gets that down and on target. Ooh! Oh, that was our possession for the game right there. It's like a glimmer of hope, and then immediately we can't even throw it to somebody wearing light blue. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go, Gutierrez. This is our one chance, brother. Do something with it. Charles stands right next to him. Very useful. Oh, rifles it over. That was okay. It wasn't great, but, you know, I'd like Charles to maybe, like, you know, not stand right next to him. That would have been a useful thing to do. But we're only down 1 at the half. You know? Hey. Show me something else, though. I always love that. You gotta go with that one. I don't really think I need to say anything else, to be honest with you. Nobody's sitting on a yellow. Gila's sitting on a 7.0, the only player with anything remotely close to a 7.0. Charles is on a 6.3 up top. That's fantastic. Oh, he almost nipped that. Gutierrez did. Now they've sliced us right open. Glenn, get out there, brother. Get out there, Glenn. They zip it across. What a save from Stanimirovic to come back across the face of goal and get down to poke. He doesn't even get it. He's still a 6.7. Was it not as good as I thought it was? No, dear. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. Okay, Charles. Oh, our front line is just not loving the life right now, are they? Let's try being more direct. Pass into space. Oh, this is just a bad idea. I'm just changing all kinds of stuff. But, like, drop the line a little bit. Maybe draw them out. Yeah. Get stuck in. Win the ball back. Distribute it quickly to anybody. And maybe play for set pieces. Huh? You like it? Oh, Glenn. 6.3, brother. That's going to get you taken off. This is what's useful about having Dest, right? We can slide him around how we see fit. You know what? You want to be a complete wingback? You do you, bro. You do you. And then, oh, dearie me. Can Brazuna play the advance forward? Just as well as everybody else. If you're going to play a 6.3... We're going to need him to play in the league, too, so we might as well take him off now. Double subbage, impact subbage time. In the 60th minute, HAAG is making a change. Come on. Oh, encourage. Let's see what happens. Gerardo comes in. Almada. Can't find... Okay, I thought that was going out for a corner. Not going to lie. Stanimirovic, oh gosh. Oh. Panic stations! Salida, they're just pushing us back. We're drawing them out, boys. We're drawing them out. There you go, Gerardo. Oh no, doesn't win that. We've drawn them in. Now they're gonna attack us. Barack says not today, and then just punts it. It's headed to Gutierrez on the counter. Can he find one of the two guys in front of him? No, he doesn't. He just gives it up. Oh, he had two options to play it into space. Oh, what are we covering that space through there, Gerardo? Oh, that should have probably been on target, but it's okay, lads. Get in. I mean, at least that was like we were in there, like defensive-ish third in the middle of the park. Gutierrez again finds Almada, plays it back to Gerardo. Gerardo goes for goal. It's just wide. Oh, we've picked up the pace though. Gutierrez is tired and on yellow. Time to take Gutierrez out. Oh no. Oh no. We don't have anybody. Armel is not, he cannot be our best option there. Okay, we could play Brock there, or we could bring Almada down and bring yes, Steinman. It's time for Steinman to make some magic happen. Grasping at straws, my friends. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Encourage one more time. Come on. I know you're tired. Tired legs out there. I mean, I guess we go attacking, like, ish, but we're countering. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Sure, we'll put the wingbacks on attack. Sure, that'll help. At the end of the day, I'll be honest with you, I don't think that's a terrible loss. I mean, they had 1.5 chances. We had 1 shot on target. That doesn't sound great. But away to the Camp Nou. You know, I don't think it's beneficial to hammer the team there in the locker room. I mean, we have to win both of the games against Genk and Lazio now to even have a chance of being third. So I'm gonna go play some league games and then we'll be back. Yeah, so we're out of the Champions League. So like we're battling for third, just to make sure we're clear. All right, my friends, we're playing for pride. I mean, we're playing in hopes that Barcelona beats Genk and doesn't draw, so that we have a glimmer of a hope of a chance of getting to the Europa League. But it's not looking very good, lads and lasses. We're still top of the table, you see here. Although Azad has got the game in hand, so it could be a 1-point lead, but 1-point lead's better than a non-point lead. We beat FC Groningen quite disappointingly, to be honest with you. They're 14th, or they were when we played them. Gerardo comes through with a goal in the 74th minute to get the 7.9. Lots of injuries have piled up from the international break and then that game. Okay, we beat Sparta 3-1. A little iffy. It was 1-1. We played Patino because he wants game time. We played the 3-4-1-2 just to mix it up a little bit, and it worked out in the end. We did switch to the 4-2-3-1 just from a substitution standpoint, get Aaron Zimmerman on as a right back, and Almada scored one in the 92nd minute in that formation. Steinman got injured on international duty. He's got a thigh strain, so he's out for 3 weeks. I was going to start him in the last game. It's been a minute since we've got a garage door. There's a garage door. Charles picked up a hernia in training. So he's been out, but then he'll be back in a couple days. And it still says that Mohamed Haji is suspended. I feel like that should have been taken care of last game. Did he get like a multi-game ban? Or was it another player that was suspended in the last match? But I feel like Haji either... Where would that even be? I don't even know. I don't even remember him getting... I don't understand. Is that a bug? And I can't click on it. I don't know why he's suspended. But anyway, we take on Lazio in first place. Oh, I love this. This is great. Everything's great. I don't think picking up like instructions has been very useful, to be honest with you. So we're just not gonna. We're going with our best available players. Dest is not in the best form of his life. He's improving, but I kind of also need him to cover the wing spots and the left back. So we'll start Gerardo. Yeah, Stanimirovic had a knock as well, and he's back. Yeah. I hate to just lose my enthusiasm, but it's like, man, it just, when you get punched in the face like that in 4 games, it's like, great. Let's go get revenge, lads. Like, I kind of want, I wish there was the, like, we're really playing for a spot in the Europa League. We work hard. Yeah, I don't want to talk about opposition players, but I'd really like there to be the option. It's like, we're out of the Champions League, boys, but we're not out of the Europa League spots, and really, this is about pride. And we could earn some money, right? Like, 2.7 million if we can get... Oh, I thought that was going to be a red card in the 20th second of the game, and I was just going to turn my computer off. Oh yeah, power went out, and I just held the power button down. That's how the power went out. Okay, stick with. Good tackle. That wasn't the best tackle. It's in the mixer. They've somehow gotten it free. Oh, dear. I thought that was going to be a penalty and then a headed goal. I think we've lucked out there. Surely that doesn't count as a chance. Okay, sure. Sure. I think that was a half chance. I think all that combined was a half chance, personally. Herrera to Lodi. Okay, there you go. Cover the wing. There it is. Lots of sliding going on from Gerardo, and they've just passed it into the back of the net. Lovely stuff from Lazio. I don't want to watch that. Oh, people. This hurts. This is a pretty major step back, I feel, on the continental stage. That was decent. Got a chance there at the back post after the header, but they were wise to it. But, it wasn't... What? I mean, what was that? I mean, all day long you had, and then you just pass it straight back. Like, Gerardo's got money on Lazio. He's like, we're not going to win this game. I got to make sure my bet goes through. I mean, come on, brother. Okay, rides the challenge. No advantage. Oh, he almost curled that in. That had a little spinach on it. At the 30th minute, I'm going to break. We've not been at the races. We have just not been at the races. They like it. Okay, let's go. Gerardo, Gutierrez. Whoa, intercepted, but not. Gerardo. We can't even get a cross in. Brock finally does, and then it's headed away easily because they're top of the table. Trincao. Oh, look at all the people streaming forward now. They have slowed down for a half second. That was nice to... Ooh, okay. Stanimirovic was he was there. It's fine. Okay, since I yelled at them, they've kind of woken up a little bit. But, we're already down a goal, so it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good now, does it? Run! 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 Run, Brazuna! Run! Now we're all stretched because I was screaming run. We're there! We're there! That was fine. That was fine. Everything's good. And we're fine. Stanimirovic. Armel. Okay. Gutierrez. Okay. Okay. Ambitious. Nobody in the middle for him to cross to. He's going to have to go it alone. He waits, though. Cassoni makes a run with the late run. He gets to it first. Get in. Please. Cassoni had a knock. Horse picked up a knock on international. I can't remember if I showed that as well. Like I said, there's nobody. Like, that's really disappointing, Lazio. I mean, late arriving, I guess, but it's like the closest guy there was Cassoni. So could be important as we go into halftime, he says, just a little early. Oh no. Tackle! Tackle! Oh, our right back is way, and nobody covered him when he went running. He went on a jaunt, and now they pinged it. What a save! Stanimirovic has decided to show up today with his mauve-colored kit on. He's up to a 7.1. A 7.1, lads. And he collects that. Nice. There we go. I mean, we survived that portion of the game. Keep it up. Let's be positive. Please don't get set off. They've created 2 clear-cut chances. We've not created a chance that was... That does not bode well for the future. Gila is not having the game of his life and is on a 6.4 and a yellow. So before he gets sent off, we'll bring on Tanoko. He's motivated, and now he seems motivated. He must be multi-motivated. Gutierrez, all by himself, just gets... I just love... Don't you just love that when your player just dribbles into a spot and just stands there, and it's like, oh, I have the ball! And then gets dispossessed and causes a counterattack and a shot on target. You're like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? What's going on in the other games? Let's just take a little pause. Can I even see that? I don't even know how to see that from this screen. I mean, really, shouldn't it be here? Are we the only team playing? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Armel's physical capabilities must be horrific. Like, I must not have realized how bad he is at recovering physically because, dude, like every game, it's like he is one of the first ones to fall apart. We're going to bring on Hans Nicolucci Caviglia, who's also asked for more game time, so come on in to the Champions League, sir. I was going to demand more. It's probably going to be after they score a goal. I'm not trying to be a negative content creator, but it's hard! Lodi! Miss! Oh, they missed, but... Oh, dearie me, that was nervy. Gutierrez is inspired by my team talk. Brazuna was, but Brazuna's exhausted. I mean, oof. It's a big oof. Everything's an oof. Okay, we don't really have an option. Let's bring on Patino. I think I might have to. Or, you know, Cassoni's nervous. Do we really want to put the nervous guy up top? He's a trequartista. I mean, we could bring like Ordonez on to take the central mid, and Hans can play the shadow striker. But Brazuna's he's exhausted and motivated. Somebody's apparently driving a motorcycle inside of my house. Hello. He's on a 6.4. I'll just bring in Patino. I don't think we're gonna win this game. I mean, I guess we might as well go attacking. We kind of do need to win the game. A draw, you know, is good from a financial standpoint, right? Like, one last demand more. They kind of don't mind it. Oh no. This is either good or terrible. Oh, ambitious. Cassoni, control. Don't get dispossessed. Get across it. Just get across. That's all I ask. He crosses to nobody. Oh no. Oh no. It's a one-man counterattack and they're going to slice us apart. Trincao gets past Glenn. Glenn, do something. Not that, Glenn. Glenn. Oh, I thought it was a penalty. It wasn't. I think we lucked out because they got a shot on target. I think that would have been called back. At the death, Barak swings it in to nobody. Nobody is there. Oh no. He just stops running. Gutierrez is like, I'm a shadow striker. I don't go past midfield. Malapena. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Ah! I mean, he just dribbles down. Do something, Gerardo. Anything. Anything. Just take... Oh my gosh. The goalkeeper just... There wasn't anybody to cross to in the middle of the box, and he doesn't defend the near post. And he still ends up with a 7.6. Far from pleased. You're all terrible. Oh, that is just... We're out completely. We're not into the Europa League. Is this the end of the series? Oh! Oh, man. The next time you see us, my friends, we're going to do... We're going to do Utrecht and AZ, I guess. That's Dutch Cup second round. Tough game. And AZ in second place. I need to pick me up in the comments because my desire to continue doing this is waning, and maybe that's just mental fragility, but that last transfer window and just everything falling apart just has kind of taken the wind out of my sails, and then this demolition has not sealed the deal, but really not helped. So let me know what you think. I don't know. That's just bad. We'll see you next time.